How's it going, guys? My name is LongBarrel, and literally a few hours ago Valve came out with a new update featuring the new Bloodhound operation and the Falchion weapon case. This new operation is actually going to have 6 new maps which are added to the official servers. The maps include Agency, Resort, Zoo, Log, Rails, and of course the returning map, Season. You're going to get 2 new campaigns with 62 missions rewarding additional XP, throughout the operation. Another thing that stood out to me was there is actually 3 new collections, which is called Gods and Monsters, the Rising Sun, and the Chop Shop. Now, I haven't been able to gather any information about those collections, other than the fact that there's like a few weapons that are already out on the market which are from those collections. So if you want to see the full list, then I suggest going down to Csgo stash. They're gonna be updating their website throughout the day to put up all these new collections and all the guns that came with it. They've also added new CSGO XP, and that's basically going to be displayed beside your profile, right above your competitive rank, which is going to show the amount of XP you've received for playing competitive servers, official CSGO servers. Basically, I'm pretty sure it cannot be community servers, but it has to be like deathmatch or casual or competitive or whatever. And you can actually earn additional XP by completing Bloodhound operation mission. So that's pretty good if you have a Bloodhound operation badge. And also, the first rank earned in each week will actually earn you a new weapon drop. So, if let's say this week you got to level 2, and that's gonna give you a weapon drop for this week. Next week, let's say you're already level 5 by next week, and then you get to level 6, that means you're gonna get a new weapon drop for that week. So that's actually pretty cool. And if you actually own the Bloodhound Operation Access Pass, then you will receive the weapons that are exclusive from Operation Bloodhound. Now, of course, with the new operation, they did release a new case, which is the Falchion case, and it's actually pretty cool in terms of the skins inside it. So here are all of the weapons in the case. Alright, so starting with the blues, our first gun up is the Galil AR Rocket Pop, which in my opinion is actually a pretty cool skin. It's pretty vibrant and stands out a lot. So in my opinion, it's actually not a bad blue skin, not at all. So if you ever receive one of these as a drop in game, it's actually pretty good skin to have in my opinion. For the second blue skin, it is the Glock 18 Bunsen burner, which in my opinion is a little bit too dull, with just one little like fire thingy in the front of the gun and the rest of the gun being blue. I don't think this really, it's a good weapon, but it is a blue, so that's why it's like that. In my opinion, I think we should get some more, better Glock skins. My friend has pointed that out. So, this is really not gonna cut it because it is a blue skin and it does look pretty bad in my opinion. So the next gun is the Nova Ranger, and in my opinion, it's actually one of the most boring looking guns I've seen so far. It's very comparable to one of the shittier drop items, which is like the Contractor or whatever. And yeah, I can definitely see why this is a blue weapon, just because it looks like absolute shit. We all like the AK-47 Elite build, and now they actually came out with the P90 Elite build, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion. I know we have a lot of P90 skins, and this one being a blue, it'd be pretty cool to have something in inventory just like that to match your AK, for example, if you're running with a P90 a lot. The all-new UMP Riot is, in my opinion, not very special at all, just with a little bit of camo at the top, but the rest of the gun is pretty boring, and it is blue UMP skin, so what more can you expect? Alright, so for the USPS Torque, the all-new USP in this collection, it's actually not too bad looking in my opinion. It is a little bit too dull and boring with just the one white, pattern at the tip and the back of the gun itself. It does kind of remind me of the USPS Road Rash without the rash, of course. But the gun itself is not too bad looking. And moving on to the purple weapons, for our first gun, we do have the new neutral net, which, believe it or not, this is actually factory new condition. So, depending on how you like your weapons, I personally don't like my weapons looking all scratched up if I buy the factory new version. And this is the factory new version. But you might think that, oh no, it's actually just the little dots that make it, look bad. But if you actually look around the edges of the gun, you can actually clearly see the paint scratching off. So, in my opinion, not a very good FAMAS skin. For the second purple skin, we do have the M4A4 Evil Daimyo, which is actually one of the better looking skins so far. And you know, it kind of looks like a combination of Radiation Hazard and Cyrex for the M4A4. I don't really know why I thought of that, but that's what popped into my head. But you know, not too bad skin overall. And of course, Valve had to throw in a purple MP9 skin, and this one is called Ruby Poison Dart, which is actually, you know, obviously similar to the CZ Poison Dart, but this time it's obviously in the ruby color. Now we're moving on to the big guns. Negev Loudmouth, purple skin. I don't know why they have a purple Negev. You know, nobody really uses this gun. And in my opinion, it actually looks pretty bad, even with the teeth over there. I'm not really sure which condition this is, but I think this might be factory new. And yeah, the gun itself does not look too good at all. And you know, obviously it's just here like as a filler gun, and I don't think a lot of people are actually going to use this. We do actually have a new P2K skin, which is called the P2K handgun. You know, clearly it's called like that because of the handgun on the handgun itself. It says there's a big boom written on it, which is actually pretty cool. You know, it makes me feel like it's kind of like goes good with the op boom itself, because it has big boom written over it. You know, it'd be pretty cool to have kind of like the P2K with the op boom if you're running both of those weapons. Alright, so for our first pink gun, we do have the CZ75 Auto Yellow Jacket, which actually kind of looks like you know, a bulldozer skin, but you know, it's a yellow jacket. I don't know why they could have just made like a bulldozer version instead of making a yellow jacket, which is a whole new different skin. But you know, it's pretty colorful. But I think there's already enough CZ skins in the market which have better skins, better finishes than this. But in my opinion, it's not too bad at all. For some odd reason, Valve decided to make a pink MP7. This one's called the Nemesis, and it's actually pretty good skin if it wasn't on an MP7, of course. If they actually put this skin on like an AWP or an AK-47 or something like that, I think this weapon would look pretty badass with this skin. But as an MP7, you know, not too special, just kind of like a big scary face on the play side. But the gun itself is not too bad. For the last pink skin, they did bring the Cyrex back for the third time, and this time they slapped it on the SG553. Which you know, I feel like Cyrex is just too overused. They have it on the auto and they have it on the M4A1S. The M4A1S is the only one that's actually useful, of course. But you know, this SG is actually, it's decent looking just because of the Cyrex skin. But I personally would not buy it. So like in the Chroma 2 case, they did have a red M4 skin, but now we're gonna have a red AK-47 skin, which is called the Aquamarine Revenge, which is, in my opinion, a really good looking skin. Like, this would be something that I'd be really proud to have in my inventory. And you know, it actually kind of looks like a Howl if you look at the orange thingy, but obviously it isn't. But you know, it's a pretty unique skin, and in my opinion, it's like one of the best looking skins in the whole collection. So this new AK, I think it goes really good with this new operation. And of course, they came up with the new red op skin, which is called the Hyper Beast. We all know the Hyper Beast from the Chroma 2 collection, which is actually a really beastly gun. So if you're rocking, you know, a Hyper Beast M4 and a Hyper Beast op, that is something really cool. You know, I think that the Hyper Beast is like one of the best looking guns in the game itself, and obviously it goes really good with the AK-47. So really well done job on that. So Valve actually did come up with the new knife this time, and this one's called the Falchion knife, which in my opinion looks pretty boring. And the reason why I say that is because it is just an upgraded version of a flip knife. And you know, the animation for it is actually pretty cool, because if you press F, he actually balances the knife on his hand and then he catches it. And you know, the knife itself does not come with any new skins other than the 16 community maps, community skins, like the Night, Crimson Web, Stained. And I'm pretty sure it does not come with the Chroma, you know, the Chroma knife skins. But you know, the knife itself is actually pretty boring. That is all for this operation. If you guys want to see the full log of changes, then the link for that will be in the description. But for now, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. You know, it shows me a lot. You know, the support is really awesome lately. And if you guys wanna you know, see more of me, then click the subscribe button. But for now, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.